the Peaceful Warrior movie, the wise Socrates takes young Dante on a trip to show him something that he is finally ready to see. They walk up the hill for hours, and Dan is really excited to see the surprise. As they continue climbing, Dan gets more and more impatient. "Do we get any closer?" "Now we're here," replies the Socrates. Dan looks around but sees nothing special. He looks disappointed and asks, "So what is it? Is it the view?" "No, it is this," replies Socrates and points to the grass. "What, the flower? It better not be." Socrates replied, "You enjoyed the trip, haven't you? You were excited as on Christmas morning. You had a great time. Sorry you're not happy anymore." As Socrates walks away, Dan suddenly gets it. "The journey," he says. "It is the journey that brings us happiness, not the destination." If you haven't seen this movie, watch it. It is full of wisdom. Today I want to talk about something extremely important, something that we tend to miss in our hectic, consumption-oriented lives, something that is a crucial puzzle piece to happiness and contentment. Since early childhood, we get trained to focus on results. First, we focus on grades. Later, we focus on our performance. When we set goals, the logical approach seems to focus on the end result, to move towards it, to judge our every attempt by how closely we approximate it. But this seemingly logical strategy has one big flaw. It makes us stressed out and forget about the journey. Remember the donkey from Shrek movie? When traveling too far, far away, he would consciously ask the same question: "Are we there yet?" Imagine that you want to swim over the lake to an opposite shore. You pick a reference point, a tree for example, to stay on course. Now you have two options. You can focus on this tree and swim towards it, constantly checking how close you are. As a result, you will get tired quickly because you will be focused on the end result. Another option is to enjoy the swim, have a pleasure of feeling fresh water against your skin, focus on the process itself, and use the tree only as a reference point to adjust your path if necessary. As a result, you will feel re-energized and refreshed because you enjoyed yourself along the way. When we become attached to our goal, we link our happiness with the end result. We postpone our happiness and sentence ourselves to dissatisfaction for as long as it takes us to reach our goal. If you start focusing more on the process, you will become more successful and stay happier throughout the journey. Life is lived in the present, not the future. Happiness is a process, not a place. Focusing on process will let you connect more deeply with the present and experience life more fully. Focusing on the process puts you in control. You can't control the end result, but you can control the present. In fact, you have complete control over the process. It's within your power. So, how do you focus on the present? In reality, we can only think about three things: the past, remembering things we messed up long time ago, feeling embarrassed about something we did, reliving the memories of good times, and so forth. The future, planning things we need to do later, worrying about what might happen soon, hoping for something wonderful, etc. And the present, what is happening right now, at this exact moment, focusing at the task at hand. And happiness lies only in the present. If we spend most of our time thinking about the past or the future, we are missing out the life itself. It's passing us by while we're elsewhere. You can't get the most out of life unless you learn to focus on being present, while things are happening. Thinking about your childhood or your kid's future is useless if your kid's childhood is passing by without you being there. Unfortunately, there is no formula or magic strategy that will get you better at being present. You will get better at it if you practice, but it takes some effort to make it a habit of getting yourself in the current moment. Here are some tips that will help you stay more focused on the present moment. Remind yourself to be present. Put a post-it note on your desktop. Set up a reminder on your phone, or use a reminder service to send you a daily email. Whatever it takes you to keep your attention on being present. Link certain activities to the present mode, like eating or taking a shower or working on the high-value task first thing in the morning. Practice doing one thing at a time. Pay attention to what you are doing. Really experience it. Pick 3 things you do daily and try to be present every time you do them. Focus on your breathing. Take a couple of dozen belly breaths and just focus your mind on your inhaling and exhaling. This will align you with the present moment once again. Do it slowly. Don't rush the task at hand. Take your time and move slowly. Make your actions deliberate, not rushed and random. Spend at least 5 minutes each day doing nothing. Just sit in silence. Become aware of your thoughts. Focus on your breathing. Notice the world around you. Become comfortable with silence and stillness. It will do you a world of good. It just takes 5 minutes. Turn cleaning and cooking into meditation. Household duties are often seen as drudgery, but actually they are great opportunities to practice mindfulness, and can even turn into rituals performed each day. If cooking and cleaning seems like boring chores to you, try doing them as a form of meditation. Put your entire mind into those tasks, concentrate, and do them slowly and completely. It could change your entire day. Actively listen when people are talking to you. When talking to someone, lean in towards them slightly. Try to ignore the natural tendencies to start planning your response while the person is still talking. Don't let unrelated thoughts creep in your head, and try not to relate by making the conversation about you. Making a connection is really important for building long-term relationships. Remember, if God intended for us to talk more than listen, He would have given us 2 mouths and 1 ear. So pick one task for today and try to focus entirely on completing this task. And don't forget to describe your experience in your journal.